This week, an Indiana woman, Helen Berenstain, was shocked to find out that her husband, Roberto Berenstain, is going to be deported. Now, Helen was a hardcore Donald Trump supporter and still is to this day. She voted for Trump, according to her, because she did not want drug cartels coming to America. She didn't want drugs in our high school. We didn't want a murderer living next door. Those were her words, and those are words specifically used by Trump and Helen to describe the immigration crisis in the United States. The only problem for Helen is that her husband was an undocumented immigrant from Mexico, came into the United States in 1998 to visit an aunt, never got a visa, never left, stayed here. In 2000, he was detained when the couple accidentally went to Canada, trying to come back into the United States. Immigration officials told him, you have to leave the United States and go back to Mexico. He never did that. Allegedly, he'd been checking in for the last 17 years with the immigration agents. He got a visa, stayed here, owns a restaurant, yada, yada. But here's the thing. Helen, the Trump supporter, whose husband is now being deported from the United States, never in a million years thought that they would deport the good people, according to her. She even said that Trump promised that the good people would get to stay here in the United States. And I hope this is a lesson to every single Republican in this country. First of all, when Republicans say we have an immigration problem, they're not just talking about the supposed bad guys like they tell us. They're talking about any non-white citizen or person in the United States who came here from another country, okay? It's code talk for non-white people. Understand that. Good, bad, doesn't matter. They want them gone, Helen. Secondly, he did technically break the law by coming here and staying here as an undocumented immigrant. That is against the law. So even if you claim he's a good one, in the eyes of the United States government, he is a lawbreaker. And third, and this is the most important point, Republicans like Helen Berenstain, like all the people in coal country pissed off about losing their health care, and all the other people in this country who voted for Trump and are now terrified about the GOP health care plan, you have to understand that your voting habits, the people you support, those have consequences. When Republicans say they want to do something, you better believe they're going to try to do it if they get the numbers like they have now. So don't think that, oh, it'll never happen to me, because it clearly is on immigration, on healthcare, on pension benefits, everything. I feel some sympathy towards Helen Berenstain and her plight right now. But at the same time, according to her own words, she voted for Trump to get rid of immigrants like her husband. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you've done all those things, please check out all the videos below. Stay up to date with everything we do here at Ring of Fire.